Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, VE Day will be remembered with World War II aircraft capital flyover. Quest Aircraft has a strong year in 2014, and Gogo helps business flyers stay connected. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm Ashley Hale. To honor the heroes who fought in World War II and those on the home front who produced the tanks, ships, and aircraft that enabled the United States and its allies to achieve victory, one of the most diverse arrays of World War II aircraft ever assembled will fly above the skies of Washington, D.C. on Friday, May 8th, the 70th anniversary of Victory in Europe Day, as part of the Arsenal of Democracy World War II Victory Capital Flyover. Aircraft are being provided by multiple organizations and individuals whose mission is to preserve these historic aircrafts in flying condition. These organizations include the largest vintage military aircraft organization, which is the Commemorative Air Force, providing fighter and bomber aircraft to include the only flying B-29 Superfortress named Fifi. Additionally, organizations such as Texas Flying Legends, Fighter Factory, and Fagan Fighters have thus far committed multiple aircraft along with a number of individual owners. The flyover will provide an opportunity for many to learn and a few to remember. Quest Aircraft Company delivered 30 Kodiaks in 2014, an increase over the previous year and a significant increase over 2012. The company also unveiled several product enhancements and upgrades for the airplane. Quest received FAA approval for a TKS tank installation in the Kodiak cargo pod and an increase in the aircraft's landing weight. Quest also received FAA approval for the integration of the Garmin GFC 700 automatic flight control system in the Kodiak. Both the Summit and the Garmin autopilots are available in new Kodiaks and can also be retrofitted in existing planes. Kodiaks are in operation around the world in key market segments, including personal use, Part 135 operations, and by government and humanitarian organizations. The airplane is certified in 17 countries, with several additional certifications expected soon. After the break, Gogo provides next-generation in-flight connectivity.
AML's patent-pending wireless induction charging system eliminates confusion over those charging cables, cuts down cockpit cable clutter, and allows you and your passengers to fly cordless and eliminate the cable nightmare. www.aviationmodificationleaders.com. Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro standby instrument, TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Since the early days of powered flight, pilots have struggled with landing in crosswinds. In fact, crosswinds and wind gusts cause more landing accidents than fog, thunderstorms, and icing combined. That's where the Redbird X-Wind SE comes in. By placing pilots in gusty crosswind conditions for extended periods of time, the X-Wind SE gives instructors all the time they need to teach the pilot the proper techniques for landing in crosswind conditions. For more information on Redbird X-Wind SE and Redbird's entire line of flight training devices, visit www.redbirdflightsimulation.com.
Welcome back. If you'd like to be a supporter of Airborne Unlimited, send an email to jim@aero-news.net. Gogo says they plan to bring their next generation ATG-4 air-to-ground connectivity technology to business aviation. ATG-4 will be available for business aircraft via a new equipment package called ATG-8000. First shipments are expected in April of this year. They say this system is particularly well suited for large business aircraft in corporate shuttle configurations. ATG-8000 will provide a significant increase in connectivity speed and capacity when compared to the company's other Gogo biz equipment packages. ATG-4 technology employs these innovations, which are directional antennas on the aircraft, dual modems, and EVDO technology on Gogo's airborne and ground networks. Each week we share with you a sample of an online video one of our viewers found especially entertaining. We call it our Aero Video of the Week.
Final liftoff of Atlanta.
If you've ever flown on a plane, you've probably wished it had its own parachute, just in case.
The BRS Ballistic Recovery System started with ultralights, and it's built a reputation as a lifesaver in FAA certificated aircraft. This video tells you how it all happened. Search Ballistic Recovery System on YouTube. After these messages, the Navy's oldest active fighter pilot hangs it up.
The KSN 770 is an affordable, WAAS-enabled integrated MFD with a flexible hybrid user interface from Bendix King. Get your fingers on the 770's perfect blend of touchscreen and hard buttons. Easily control your GPS navigation, NavCom, weather, traffic, and terrain in any condition. For more information, go to bendixking.com.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we've summarized some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. Commander Tim Kurtz, at age 54, believed to be the Navy's oldest active fighter pilot, gave up that title when he landed his FA-18 Hornet at New Orleans' Lakefront Airport last week. Kurtz reportedly has logged 5,400 hours, 41 combat sorties, and 300 carrier traps. The first FAI Pan American Gliding Championships are scheduled to take place at Chilhowee Gliderport in Benton, Tennessee. Gliderport owners Jason and Sarah Arnold have worked hard to make this event happen. The event occurs April 6th through the 17th. For the past 4 months, an F-35 Lightning II has endured extreme weather temperatures to certify the fleet to deploy to any corner of the world. This climate testing will prove it can be effective anywhere. It's been reported a Chinese Z-18 helicopter has flown to an altitude of approximately 29,500 feet, setting a new altitude record. The report added that this record was set while flying over Mount Everest. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's move on to the rest of the news. Sikorsky Helicopter reports that belated ground testing for the S-97 Raider program is underway. The Raider is an armed reconnaissance rotorcraft designed to significantly outmatch conventional military helicopters in maneuverability, payload, speed, range, and high hot environmental conditions. In addition to ground runs for the first prototype, the program team is prepared to begin final assembly of the second prototype following acceptance last month of the fuselage structure from Aurora Flight Sciences. Based on Sikorsky's rigid X2 rotor coaxial design, the S-97 Raider helicopter features next-generation technologies in a multi-mission configuration, capable of carrying 6 troops and external weapons. The coaxial counter-rotating main rotors and pusher propeller provide cruise speeds of up to 220 knots. The S-97 Raider helicopter demonstrator program is 100% industry funded. Sikorsky provides 75% of the investment, and the suppliers provide the remaining funding. Well, that's our program for Monday, February 9th. Remember to get comprehensive real-time 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at Aero-News.net. Remember, Airborne Unlimited is streamed daily, Monday through Friday, but sometimes we'll have additional breaking news bulletins for important stories that fall outside our normal deadlines. Join us every weekdays for the best in aviation and aerospace news. I'm Ashley Hale. Thanks for watching.